I still think this door is something Doodlebob drew. What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom. Last time, we entered SpongeBob's dream, and we managed to get all the way down here to Sandy's tree dome, where we entered her dream, where it was nothing but Texas. In this episode, we continue onwards as we progress further through SpongeBob's dream. And we just immediately get a golden spatula. Well, that's a good way to start off an episode, just stealing a spatula from Squidward. Okay, so there are some Thunder Tikis here. I suppose that's one way you could also just kind of cheat your way up there. So we can enter Squidward's dream. I guess we can pay the fee to continue onward. Okay. Let's go ahead and get that. I might want to try to focus on getting rid of all those floating things. Floating tikis at some point, but regardless, we're heading on over and bugging Squidward.
For heaven's sake, boy, cover your ears.
Mr. Krabs? What are you doing in Squidward's dream?
Hard time, boy, or at least it feels like it. Do you think you can make it across this sheet of music to the golden spatula on Squidward's big nose?
Don't worry, Mr. Krabs. I'll end this challenge on a high note.
Good luck, boy. When you get there, try to wake him up. I'm running out of aspirin.
Yeah, not quite sure why it's Mr. Krabs and not Squidward. Though, admittedly, Squidward would probably just say, "Get out of my dream! Get out of my dream!" So it's just clarinet notes with sharps that are going across the way. Okay. Oh, these are orange notes. What do these do? They're incorrect notes. Oh, and they eventually fall. Okay. This is getting really trippy, and I thought, well, the Texas stuff might actually seem, you know, kind of normal because, you know, Sandy's from Texas and she misses home. And I missed the final jump, of course I did. Come on, made it this time. Oh great, sliding notes. But with Squidward, I don't know, it seems a little bit odd for him to just be dreaming about his pictures of himself and sheets of music that are large enough for you to literally stand upon. Alright, gonna have to fight the current on this one. Current being in giant air quotes, but still, it's basically a type of current. Alright, and we also have drums? Some sort of bongo. Alright, grab that. And, of course, I didn't make it. Why would I? It was going away from me. Thankfully, it just starts me off right here. Because checkpoints. Eh. Alright, and... okay. Tambourine, we've got a trumpet right there. I think that's a saxophone. Those look like saxophones. More drums. Let's wait for the tambourine to be in a better spot. Like there. I can see a sock. Oh, I'm gonna need to ride that tambourine if I want that sock. And I do. Alright, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to redo that, but at least that gets us another one of the socks. So I'll meet you guys back over by that tambourine. Okay, I am actually almost convinced that the developers just kind of used this as a way to just... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. That is tricky. I think the developers just use this area as... Oh, come on. Oh, get my thought out. I think the developers might have used this... You didn't see that. They used this as an opportunity just to put in some wacky platforming elements. Because at this point, there's been some platforming throughout the game, but it's mostly just felt very much like a collectathon. This feels so much more just like rudimentary platforming. But it's also like nonsensical platforming. Oh, come on! So yeah, I think they might have had a little bit of fun. They took a lot of creative liberties. But yeah, that's what my thought is. Now to get back to where I was. Alright, now that we're back here, gotta be able to measure this out right. Because you gotta go fast. Yeah! Okay, that was just kind of clenching the entire way, just because you can barely make those jumps. I mean, it's very easily doable, but it's just kind of worried throughout the entirety of it. Oh boy, this is not going to end well. Yeah, called that one. Damn it. Okay, well, whatever. There's a checkpoint right here, so I didn't lose any time at all. Gotta be in a position where... Yeah. No! No! You gotta be in a position where you can reach the other falling platform from the first one, but also be in a good position to get to those notes. Yeah, so the timing I'm doing gets me to the second falling note, but then the blue notes go away from each other. So it's just timed just so. And it makes things a little bit tricky. Let's try it from here. There we go! Yeah. Alright, well, screw that note right there. Oh, there's the end! Okay, well, this shouldn't be too hard, especially since the rest of these notes are stable. Alright, let's go here. And voila! We made it to the spatula on Squidward's nose. And now we're up to 90. We are definitely at the final stretch here. If I can get that shiny object here on the clarinet. Now the question is, how do I get back? Oh, wait. There we go. Had to finagle my way up that one. All right, Mr. Krabs, we did it.
Good job. Now, let's hoist anchor and get out of here.
Just going to do that. Alright, so now that we're done through Squidward's dream, it's time we went to Mr. Krabs. Oh, jeez. It's hard to really see which way I need to go to next, but it worked. Oh, don't think I don't notice you. Do not think I do not notice you. Okay, that is not going to be a good way of doing that. But I can pay 1,000 shiny objects to go to Patrick's stream, so let's do that. Now, this is going to be really tricky to try to do. But I'm willing to assume I can... Nope. There's got to be a reason why he's there, though. If he's not... Damn it. He's got to be protecting something. Maybe a sock? Or just a ton of shiny objects? Whatever, I could use more. I definitely need them for Mr. Krabs. We're still missing quite a bit from him. Alright, let's enter Mr. Krabs' dream via the Krusty Krab.
Squidward, this is amazing.
Amazingly awful, you mean?
Mr. Krabs is dreaming of the Krusty Krab.
What a surprise. I can't escape work anywhere.
Whoa! Lunch rush! I better grab my hat and...
Forget the hat. Get that spatula and get us out of here.
It's like a shiny golden toothpick that holds together the bun of...
We don't have time for this.
Ooh, okay. So this seems relatively simple then. Oh. Okay, so this is not just a normal area, it's an enemy rush. Okay, this is going to be a little bit tricky. Okay. So many enemies! So many enemies! Okay. But it is simple enough. If I can defeat enough enemies on these different spots, then I should be able to go up these Krabby Patties and destroy the machines. That then makes my job as... crap. That then makes my job a little bit easier in trying to get up said Krabby Patties, because then I can then get rid of the enemies that initially spawned, and meaning that there are fewer enemies. Damn it. Alright, let's try this again. We can do this. It's just a matter of getting rid of all the different enemies around. Okay, so get rid of them. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Alright. Does that open up the way? Yes, it does. Okay. So, I might still be slippery, but at least I didn't take any damage this time. Okay. So, with these enemies taken care of, this makes things infinitely easier. Oh, jeez. Okay, I've almost... Okay, get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. And I should be good to climb up this one. I'm almost as good to climb up the third one as well. This is going infinitely easier than the other time. Uh-oh. Alright, and there we go. Fewer enemies means infinitely easier time. As I'm going the wrong way. Alright, but yeah. Get rid of that so I can destroy the robot making machine, also known as a Duplicatotron. Yeah. Alright, so that just leaves these two. And the Bubble Bowl is actually pretty good for that. Wow, we got a ton of shiny objects from this. Again, we were fighting just a bunch of the more powerful enemies that the game has to offer. So overall, pretty good. Also, I find it weird that Squidward and Mr. Krabs are in the other person's dreams.
Finally. Now we can leave. But first, I need my paycheck. Mr. Krabs! Excuse me. Mr. Krabs.
He's in your dream, Squidward. Don't ask how that works. Okay, I saw a purple, yeah, right here. Well, that's interesting. I'm also missing a sock. It could very well be possible that the sock is, like, hidden. Aha! I got it! was gonna say hidden underneath the grill, because this was the one spot that I hadn't gotten. So admittedly, while it would be nice to just continue onward through there, we're just going to continue on through SpongeBob's dream. Got the final sock here, and we're still missing 2 spatulas, though. Alright, well there's one right over there, and there's definitely going to be one in Patrick's house! Okay, well I can get across here. That was lucky. This is, You know, sometimes you just have to run and pray. Sometimes it works. Also, why does Patrick seem like he's in purgatory?
Patrick, you have a golden spatula. Give it here.
Not so fast, SpongeBob. You'll have to pass my test before you get this golden spatula.
Very well, sir. Challenge accepted.
Very well. Your challenge is to find the golden spatula!
You're holding it.
You did it! Now here is your reward.
Of course, Patrick's would be stupid. Hey, a free golden spatula is a free golden spatula. Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth.
I challenge you to...
Patrick,
Yes?
I already solved the challenge.
You did? Then here's your reward.
You already gave it to me.
I did? Then I challenge you to...
Patrick, I've got to go. Gary, needs another bath.
Yes, that's exactly why we need to leave. Gary! Alright, let's get rid of... I said let's get rid of you! Alright, open up the box and claim the final golden spatula. Wow, this area was really short. All things considered. I mean, we're pretty much done with the episode, but... I mean, we got all the spatulas and all the socks. For being the final area, this was actually really easy. Especially after the nonsense with, like, the kelp forest and the Flying Dutchman's graveyard. Especially the kelp forest. Ugh.
You want to leave now? Oh, I know it's my dream, but I want you to stay. Oh, thanks, buddy.
I want you to stay forever and ever and ever and ever and... Ever and ever and ever, and we're in the real world now. Okay, well, that does finish off most everything. We are still missing socks in a good amount of the areas. But aside from that, the only spatulas that are left are 2 in the chum bucket, 2 from Patrick, and 3 from Mr. Krabs. So, with everything that's said and done, I think we're good to call it a day here. So, next time on Let's Play SpongeBob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom. It's mostly going to be a montage episode. I'm going to go and, on my own, and try to find the remaining socks. If I do get stuck finding it, because of course progress has to be made somehow, then I'm going to have to look up a guide, but I'm going to do my best to avoid doing so. Realistically, it's still good that I don't use a guide because I still need shiny objects in order to get Mr. Krabs' spatulas, because we're still missing a fair amount from Mr. Krabs. So we need 5,500, 6,000, and probably 6,500. So there's still a ton of shiny objects to get. So I'd like to not use a guide just on that principle alone. But it will be, like I mentioned, it will pretty much be a montage where I'm going to go to each of the different areas and, well, show where the locations of the socks are that we haven't gotten yet. After that, we can go and turn in any sort of shiny objects that we have to Mr. Krabs, turn in all of the socks to Patrick, and with any luck, at the end of next time, we'll have 98 golden spatulas, the remaining 2 being in the chum bucket. So until next time, everyone, take care.